and welcome to another episode of The Sims 4 Every World as a Tiny Home. This week we find ourselves in the world of Strangerville, and I decided to build a Queen Anne Victorian style home to represent this world. And I'll talk a little bit about why I chose this style, but I feel like I should give a little bit of background to Strangerville. Yes, you would like to hear? Okay, we'll talk about it. So we got Strangerville a while back now. It's a game pack that was very different from all the other game packs and expansions that we've got with The Sims 4, minus Journey to Batuu. But it came with a whole plot and storyline. Basically that this alien plant life had invaded the world, and it's up to your sim to save Strangerville. Personally, I like sci-fi stuff, and I thought this was really cool, and I like a storyline to The Sims. I don't know, it's just, personally, I thought it was a lot of fun. It does get repetitive if you want to keep playing it over and over, but I did really enjoy it. So we have that, and then as you can see, the world is in a desert setting. I know some people have said that it might be kind of modeled after Area 51. I have never been there, so I don't know what that area is like. I feel like this area, this world of Strangerville really reminds me of Wyoming. From the time that I drove through Wyoming, it had like that red rock. I remember driving through a town where there was these older homes like up on a hill kind of into the mountainy area, and then like this really pretty river running below it. And this just reminds me of Wyoming, but also like throwing in a little bit further west, like throwing in stuff from the western United States. I don't know, I think it's a big blend of everything all like mushed together. So when I built this house, I had to think about it for a while and what exactly I wanted to do to represent this world, and I feel like it was really hard. Because one, we have like that storyline, and then it's like two, we have like a very specific style that was introduced with Build and Buy, which was a like Queen Anne kind of Victorian style of build items. And then our buy items were all like grungy, rundown, bunker-esque kind of end of the world stuff. And then I could have went in that direction, and this was so hard for me to pick what I wanted to do because, you know, like that bunker rundown style would have been so much fun, and I feel like I should just do like an alternative for this world. But I felt like I had to go with the Victorian style, since looking around at the world, majority of the world is like this older style with that like Queen Anne Victorian mixed in, and I felt like that would best represent the world. And that's just totally my opinion. If you don't feel like it is, that's fine. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like I should just do another tiny home to represent like the whole other aspect of this gameplay. But I'm okay with this style since I really like Victorian era homes, and this was a lot of fun, although I really had a hard time with the floor plan with this one. This is a tier 2 tiny home, so this is the first tier 2 that I've done. So far we've only done tier 3. Building this style and making sure I had that turret to really make it feel like a Queen Anne with only 64 tiles was extremely hard. This home will only house 2 Sims, but I did put some stuff in for a cat. Uh-oh, you're afraid of the cat, Flynn? I'm sorry. We still don't have birds in the game. Otherwise, birds would be very nice in a small house like this. I feel like it was just way too tiny for dogs, but this just totally feels like a cat house to me. So there's, yes, room for 2 Sims and a cat, and the inside, I should talk about the inside a little bit. Also, I'm like, I didn't know what to do with the inside because, like I said, most of the build items that came with this game pack were like that rundown, bunker-like kind of stuff. And this style home just did not scream that to me at all. Like, I don't know. I could have done it, but I don't know. It's just too nice on the outside for everything to be grungy on the inside. So I went with more of like a kind of boho feel to it. I figured I could have done like very traditional and kept to like the Queen Anne on the inside, but I also felt like I don't think this is the area. I don't think this is the world. I feel like there's a lot of mix and match of old and new, and then so that's why I did boho, and I feel like it turned out really nice, and that was pretty fun. Boho is a really fun style to play with in The Sims. I will also mention this is on a 30 or a 20 by 30 lot in Strangerville, and it doesn't seem very big, but when you're doing a tier 2 tiny house, and especially with it being 2 stories, this lot felt really big. But we filled it out really nicely with a lot of really pretty landscaping. There's some things to do in the backyard that you'll see coming up, and you can always add more. There's definitely room to add more outside activities for sure. And I think this turned out really nice. I was very nervous about the landscaping. I didn't know what I wanted to do up here. And then I didn't want it to be too lush, but it is green up here, so I did add some greenery. This isn't the dry part of town, so it is a little bit more green, and there's a good amount of landscaping, as you'll see. And yeah, I feel like it turned out really nice. But yes, as always with these tiny homes, there's a decent amount of space outside, so there's plenty of space for your Sims to have friends and family over, and I do like that. That's kind of the benefit of a tiny house. It makes you go outside more in real life and in The Sims 4. And now I'm really curious about how you all feel about Strangerville. So do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you love the build buy items? Do you love the world? Do you hate the gameplay? Do you love the gameplay? I'm really curious. So like I said, I actually kind of like the gameplay, just my personal opinion, and I really like this world. This is definitely one of my favorites. It is so pretty, and I feel like the people that designed this world did a really good job. There's so many little details, and it's just, yeah, top notch in my opinion. I really like the downtown area. That's my only complaint is I could have taken this and turned it into an expansion pack and had more lots. There is a lot already, but I really like the downtown, and I would have loved if there was lots in the downtown area to put little shops, and we have the main library, but it's in the center of everything. It's not really part of the rest of the downtown shops. That would have been really awesome. I would have loved that. So that's always my little sad, yeah, that's my sad little thing when I play in this world, and I really want to be in downtown and build there. Peekaboo! He has to at least say hi to you guys once before the video's over, right? Yeah, peekaboo? Do you have anything else to say? Better do it now because we're getting towards the end of the video. Peekaboo? Well, that's gonna have to be it, friends, because we're gonna have to start to wrap this up. This is a short and sweet video. We're getting towards the end. Thank you so much for joining us again this week. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we hope you have an amazing week. We will see you all next week, everyone. Bye!
flickering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. Though I fought with my claws and teeth, though I elbowed my way to a seat, there'd be no kind of peace like you beside me. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Nothing's as it seems in the photo. Nothing is as sweet going solo. Nowhere I can ramble or roam could change my mind, could slow my coming home. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. Leave open the gate, don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.